It's just amazing to me. I look back and I see some of those images and some of those screenshots over the years, and it's just been an unbelievable ride. Hi, my name's Chad Nicely, and I'm not only a marketer, but I'm also a full-time graphic artist, and it's one of those things that I love to do. And like you just saw in the video presentation, CD covers, product shots, banners, website headers, plug-in layouts, admin interfaces, you name it. If you can get it on the screen, we can do some magic stuff with Photoshop. Now, when I talk to people about what I do with Photoshop, what they picture is they picture like tabloids and movie stars and touch up with the hair and, making the eyes all glittery, and that's not the kind of stuff we do. Rather, we use Photoshop for marketing. We use Photoshop to lay out beautiful websites, blog designs, brochures, ebook covers, the stuff that you guys are used to seeing each and every day, the same stuff that people are paying hundreds and thousands of dollars to have this kind of work created. And that's one thing I love about this. I love getting paid for something that I enjoy doing. And Photoshop is one of those things. And what we did was we created the Photoshop Marketing University. This was a 2-month event. It was 8 live events. It was supposed to be 7, but because it went so well, I decided to do 8 live events. These events were supposed to be about an hour in length. Some of those events wound up being over 3 hours in length because the content was so great. I just didn't want to stop. I wanted to keep going. And it was a brain dump of information. Everything I've learned over Photoshop over the last 12 years, I gave to my students during those events. Every trick, strategy, loophole. I'm probably one of the fastest graphic artists you're going to find in this business. I don't spend a lot of time with my designs. Truthfully, I don't have a creative bone in my body, and I know when you hear that, you're thinking, well, now wait a minute, I've seen your sales pages and I've seen the work you do. You can't tell me you're not creative. Truth is, guys, I'm not creative at all. I actually utilize other people's work to build up the foundation and give me somewhere to start. And then from there, once I get it on the screen, using my little tips, tricks, and strategies that I'm going to reveal to you in the Photoshop Marketing University, I can make the magic happen. And I can take an original design and make it 100% my original design. And these are all things that you're going to learn how to do. When you're all said and done with this university, you will know how to do everything you just saw in that video. As a matter of fact, the last session we had, session number 8, what I did was I went through all the top product launches in the internet marketing arena. We went and looked at the top 10. We looked at their sales pages. We went through each part, element by element, and we analyzed every single graphic that was on those sales pages. And I said to my students, is there anything here that you don't know how to do? They knew how to do everything. I think there was one pattern fill that they didn't know how to do, and I showed them how to do that. Something else with a stroke, if I recall, and they learned how to do that. And they knew how to create all of these top selling landing pages for some of the biggest product launches happening in the arena. And that, my friend, is what we call a success. And they learned how to create 300 DPI brochures. They learned how to use Photoshop actions and create those beautiful product shots that they're turning around and selling for $200 to $300 a piece. They also learned how to get into this business as a full-time graphic artist. I kind of pointed them in the right direction, what they need to do, and I'm actually working with some other students as we speak. We're building up their portfolio and I'm helping them find work, and it's really not that hard to do once you have a rock-solid portfolio, okay? So 8 live events. We definitely over-delivered with the Photoshop Marketing University. As soon as you make your payment, you will have immediate access to the members area where you can start your training. You'll have lifetime access to this training. It's something that you can use over and over, time and time again. And I want to clear up one little misunderstanding that's out there. Everybody thinks that Photoshop is such an expensive package. It's like a $3,000 Creative Suite package. To be honest with you, that's not exactly true. Matter of fact, around Christmas time, you could have picked up Photoshop for $9.95 a month. It was a special they're having. It's called Photoshop CC. Adobe has switched over to a monthly platform. I think at the very worst case scenario, you're going to pay about $19.95 a month for Photoshop. If you want the whole entire Creative Suite, I think you could pick that up for about $50 a month. But you don't need it for what I'm about to show you. All the tools, the resources, any PSDs we use, any links I mentioned, they're all right here in the members area. And you're going to have access to our Facebook support group. So any questions you have along the way, you can ask them in there, and you also will have access to me on Skype. So if you're ready to learn from what I consider to be one of the best in the industry, and the reason being is because I do Photoshop each and every day. Just the few samples that I showed you in that beginning video took me about 20 minutes to find because I had over 3,000 Photoshop files to go through, and I can keep showing them to you over and over and over. I do about 10 Photoshop designs a day. Now, that's probably somebody you want to learn from because I'm also out here doing videos and launching products and emailing my list and doing everything that a marketer does. But in my spare time, I also love creating Photoshop graphics. So hopefully you hear it in my voice. That's passion, baby. And that's what I want to share with you in the Photoshop Marketing University. So go through the rest of this presentation. Make sure you understand exactly what you're getting. And trust me when I say that we over-delivered. It's backed by 100% money-back guarantee. So I assume the risk. You really can't go wrong here. Go ahead, click the button. You'll get immediate access. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know how I can help you. And finally, keep me posted with your results. I would love to see some of the pieces of artwork that you create from attending this university. Okay? So go ahead, scroll down, click the button, get started, immediate access. And guys, I'll see you in the training. Thank you.